my shadow gone. Another highway, another fight, another ghost I lost last night. I got tattoos that tell my sins. Ain't no saint, but I made amends. Every mile's a scar I keep, every dream I failed to read. The road don't sleep, it just pretends. It bends and breaks and never ends. You can chase your truth or drown your fear. Either way, it leads you here. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest. Every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace in outlaw skies. Burning miles. Met a preacher down in El Paso, said, boy, that whiskey don't save your soul. I said, preacher, I ain't that kind. My faith's in steel in the road I find. He gave a nod and let me be, said freedom's just another plea. And as I left that dusty town, the devil smiled and marked me down. And I hear redemption call my name, but every time it sounds the same. Like a woman I can't forget, a promise made I ain't kept yet. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest. Every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace in outlaw skies. Blue tonight. My hands are cracked, my heart is torn from every sin I've ever worn. But if the Lord still keeps my name, He knows I rode through the flame. The night's a mirror, cold and white, shows the man I try to hide. The road remembers every sin and burns them slow beneath my skin. Dawn ahead, skies on fire, the desert red. And if I fall before the light, tell the road I fought the fight. Don't need no cross, don't need no stone. This highway's where I've always grown. And when my soul runs out of miles, let me fade where freedom smiles. Rules burning miles beneath my wheels, ain't no truth, the darkness steals. Fire inside forever strong, every sin becomes a song. Burning miles, thunder cries, let me die beneath these skies. Bloody moon, burning miles till the end of time. The morning came in shades of gray, the kind of dawn that hides your way. Boots were worn, the sky was torn. I'd been riding since the day I was born. The wind whispered through the pines, said, son, you've crossed too many lines. But I ain't one for second tries. I just ride where the wild wind dies. Every mile's a memory burned, every lesson's one I never learned. And though my hands are rough and scarred, I've loved this life, though it's been hard. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my boots on sacred ground. No preacher's words, no alibis, just me and the road. Where the wild wind dies. I met a woman near San Antonio. She said, boy, you're cursed to die alone. I laughed and said, ain't that the truth? And kissed her like I was bulletproof. But love's a fire you can't contain. It burns your joy, it leaves your pain. She left one night with a tear in her eye, said, you'll chase ghosts till the wild wind dies. So whiskey talks, the soul replies, and somewhere deep a dream still lies. But the road don't care for a beggar's cry, just fades where the echoes die. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my sins without a sound. No crown of thorns, no grand goodbyes, just me in the dust. Where the wild wind dies. Mercy's out there in the dark, I've missed her trail, I've lost her spark. But if she calls my name tonight, I'll follow her into the light. There's a peace in the dirt, a truth in pain. Every loss just carves your name. And when you've got nothing left to hide, you learn to love the other side. I see that final ridge between this world and heaven's bridge. The wind is cold, but I don't mind. It's been my only friend in time. If you find my hat someday, lay it down where the coyotes play, and let my soul drift through the skies, free at last, where the wild wind dies. Where the wild wind dies, I'll make my stand. One last prayer in the desert sand. No regrets, no sad goodbyes, just my heart where the wild wind dies. Where the wild wind dies. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. I carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died. bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on a radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. I keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weep. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, neath the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. Met a girl in an old motel, said she danced where the angels fell. Her eyes were storms, her lips were flame. I never even asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain, still hear her voice in the sound of trains. Every promise I ever made, God washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight hums low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, neath the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. The whistle cries like a mother's prayer for the sons that never made it there. And every mile of confession told on tracks of rust on hearts of gold. For peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light. Dawn bleeds red on a mountain spine. Coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone. So let the wheels ride what I can't say, in smoke and steel and yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true. I'm still out here thinking of you. keep rolling on. I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said freedom's all I'll ever take. I buried truth on a motel bed, slip aside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time, just the echoes of my crime. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. Met a preacher in a rusted town, said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame, said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's myself, every song a wish in hell. And if the dawn won't shine for me, I'll find my peace in harmony. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. The road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rearview shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I missed my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. still rolling on. Still rolling on. Smoke on my hands, fire in my chest, running from the law, but I can't rest. Every sin's a scar I wear, every road still takes me there. The preacher said, boy, you're bound to burn, but I've seen flames and I don't learn. The good Lord knows I've crossed that line 1,000 times and call it mine. Ain't no angel waits for me, just ghosted hum in minor key. Every mile I drive at night is another prayer I lost in fight. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the devil's song still knows my name. Met a woman down in Shreveport town, eyes like rain, heart like crown. She said, you can't run from what you are. I said, I'm just chasing my next scar. She left a note on the motel bed, don't let your demons eat you dead. But when the morning kissed my face, the world still smelled like her embrace. The wind still hums her melody through rusty chains and dead oak trees. And though I ride through fire and stone, her voice still calls my name alone. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the devil's song still knows my name. I've prayed in bars and desert rain, asked forgiveness, found more pain. But maybe grace don't fall like gold, it comes in nights when you grow old. The road don't care who rides or bleeds, it feeds on all a sinner needs. And when you think you've made it right, it pulls you deeper into known. Stand where the fire began, a broken soul, a lesser man. The smoke still rises dark and slow, but I got nowhere left to go. If I die on this open ground, let my body never be found. Just the dust and the iron remain, where I washed away my pain. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Every scar's a prayer I bleed. Ain't no angel, ain't no crown, just the fire dragging me down. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the road and I, we're both the same. Ashes and iron, it's all that's left of me. Sky was red, the night was torn. Another sinner's child was born. Mama cried, the river rose. Said, son, the road's a life you chose. By 21, I'd drawn my gun. Lost more friends than the rising sun. Whiskey dreams and a bleeding hand. Still searching for a promised land. Every crossroads got my name. Every echo sounds the same. I can't tell where I belong, but I keep moving, right or wrong. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no heaven without the flame. Every road just looks the same when you're running from your shame. Right through the rain, don't stop or stay. You'll wash your sins some lonesome day. Met a girl in Santa Fe with stormy eyes and words that prayed. She said, I see the fire in you. I said, girl, I burn what I can't undo. She left a mark in the motel smoke. Every kiss another promise broke. By dawn she vanished with the rain, left me standing with my pain. I've been chased by truth and lies, by ghosts that wear familiar eyes. And though the road still calls my name, it don't ease the hurt or tame the flame. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no peace without the chain. Every tear's another mile. Every sin's a crooked smile. Right through the rain, and don't look down. You'll drown before you reach that town. If love's a fire, then I'm the ash. If hope's a coin, I've spent my stash. But I still pray when I see the light, that maybe wrong can turn out right. Night remembers what I've done. The road forgets no broken sun. And every town, every song tells me how I don't belong. Still ain't much left but an iron will. And when they lay me in the clay, I'll smile. I rode my way, no crown, no cross, no holy sign. Just dust and whiskey, blood and time. But if the rain still calls my name, I'll ride again through wind and flame. Ride through the rain, boy, ride through the pain. There's redemption in the chain. Every scar a story told. Every wound a heart grown old. Right through the rain, don't fade away. Let the thunder be your way. Right through the rain, till it don't hurt anymore. The wind was cold on the Rio line, blood on my boots, whiskey and time. I buried my name in the desert sand and left my sins in a stranger's hand. They say you can't outrun the past, but I've been driving hard and fast. Every mile's a confession made under stars that never fade. The smoke still hangs where I've been. Every prayer smells like sin. And when I hear that coyote cry, it sounds like the truth I can't deny. Under the graveyard sky I ride with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Ain't no preacher on this trail, just the wind and my own fell. Graveyard sky burning wide, I keep moving, I can't hide. Oh, met a drifter by the canyon wall. He said, son, pride will be your fall. I gave him fire, he gave me doubt. Said freedom's something you can't shout. We rode for days through dust and pain, talked about loss and what we'd gain. And he vanished at the break of day, and the wind just whispered, pray. I've seen angels break their wings and thieves crowned like kings. So don't tell me what's wrong or right, I've seen both sides of the night. Under the graveyard sky I ride with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Every shadow knows my name, every sin's a flame I claim. Graveyard sky burning wide, I keep moving, I can't hide. If I ever find my rest, let it be where the west turns blessed, where the sun bleeds gold on stone, and a man can die alone. The dust don't care for mercy's hands, the law just draws its crooked plans. And every tear I've ever known was carved from steel and bone. Now the sky's gone black with rain, and thunder hums my name again. I see my face in the lightning's glow, a man too proud to let it go. So dig my grave where the river bends, where the wind still carries friends. And when the night begins to die, let my soul join the graveyard sky. Under the graveyard sky I ride, my truth and shame collide. Every scar a star I've worn, every loss a man reborn. Graveyard sky, fire high, I ride till I testify. Under the graveyard sky, I'll find my home. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. I carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died, a bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on the radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. I keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weep. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. Met a girl in an old motel, said she danced where the angels fell. Her eyes were storms, her lips were flame. I never even asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain, still hear her voice in the sound of trains. Yeah, every promise I ever made got washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight hums low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. Cries like a mother's prayer for the sons that never made it there. And every mile of confession told on tracks of rust, on hearts of gold. I ain't looking for peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light that now bleeds red on a mountain spine. Coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone, so let the wheels ride what I can't say, and smoking steel and yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Midnight freight, roll me home through the dark where the wild things roam. Every mile I've left behind brings me peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true. I'm still out here thinking of you. Midnight freight, keep rolling on. There's a fire burning in the canyon low, been there since the blood and snow. Every man that walks that road leaves behind the weight he owes. I've seen the sun fall black and cold, heard good men lie and cowards bold. My hands are cracked, my will is torn, but I was raised by the wind and warm. And I don't sleep, just observes every saint that lost his nerves. You can pray or you can run, but you'll face what you become. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost in time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. Ain't no peace in the way she drowned. Her voice still rides that midnight rain, soft as mercy, hard as pain. They say forgiveness has a price, but I done paid it once or twice. If heaven's gates are locked tonight, guess I can't just out of sight. The smoke rolls slow, the whiskey thin, each sip burns where she's been, and every hymn I try to sing turns to dust before the spring. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost and time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. If I die before I see the sun, tell the world my race was run. I never knelt, but I still pray in every road that I betrayed. The wolves don't hunt for blood alone, they howl for sins we call our own. And when the dark begins to fall, they'll answer for us all. Now the fire's low, the night is deep, and I'm too tired to lose or weep. The road behind, the road ahead, both are made of what I've bled. So let the wolves come take my name, they'll find it written in the flame. And when the dawn turns pale and blue, they'll have my story true. Down in the valley of the wolves, time forgives and pain approves. I've been running wild, I've been wrong, still I'm singing my sinner's song. Down in the valley, fire and bone, even the lost find their home. Oh, yeah. In the valley, we all go home. That old road knows my name by heart. Been driving it since the world fell apart. Ash in the air, smoke in the rain, but I keep moving numb to the pain. Once had love, but I let her fade, chasing dreams that I never made. Now I'm haunted by her southern drawl and every echo of a midnight call. Gravel and thunder said, son, you're too far down. I told him, hell, I've been below, but the devil's just someone I know. Gasoline dreams and a worn-out truck, living on prayers and a little luck. The road don't judge, it don't forgive, it just reminds you how to live. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam, feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. Oh, she said you can't outrun your fate, but I was born to ride and wait. If mercy calls, I'll let it rain, 'cause freedom's the only holy thing. The stars are burning, the night is white. Ain't no turning, just the right. If the Lord's still watching from above, He'll find me driving through what I love. Gravel and thunder call my name, through fire, through loss, through flame. Every mile's a prayer I sing, every roar's a broken wing. Gravel and thunder till I'm gone, the road keeps playing my last song. Rolling hard from the borderline, sun was blood when the dust was fine. Got a pocket full of pain and sin, and a world that won't let me in. Outlaws pray with whiskey hands, crosses burn in the desert sands. Ain't no saints on this side of night, just broken men who lost the fight. The road hums low like a funeral hymn, every turn grows cold and dim. If the devil calls, I won't deny, we've shared the same blue sky. Red sky riders riding on through the smoke till the dawn is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die alone. Red sky riders, hearts aflame, ain't no mercy calling our name. Met a stranger at a bar in Crete, said he'd sold his soul for need. He asked, you ever feel the burn? I said, hell, we all take our turn. He smiled slow with a gunshot grin, said, boy, you can't outdrive your sin. Then he left me there in the neon rain with a pocket full of pain. And every mile I've ever bled paints the ground where angels fled. If redemption never comes my way, I'll probably turn the other way. Red sky riders riding on through the smoke till the dawn is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die. hear that coyote call, I know my back's against it all. The road don't talk, but it don't forget every sin you made, every debt you said. And when the red sky starts to weep, that's when the riders never sleep. Flame, still driving under borrowed names. And if I fall before the light, tell my soul I fought the fight. Don't write no stone, don't carve no line, just let the wind erase what's mine. I came from dust, I'll go back true, riding on through red sky blue. Red sky riders riding on through the night till the pain is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die alone. Red sky riders, hearts aflame, heaven's lost, but hell knows our name. Busted boots, blood on my hand, been rolling through this broken land. Got a heart made of smoke and steel, and a soul the Lord can't heal. I've seen towns that forgot my name, played their bar, set fire to shame. Every song's a scar I wear, but hell, I still breathe that air. The road don't judge, it just reminds. Every sin's just borrowed time. You can chase your truth and drown your pain, but both still drive you insane. Rust and thunder, rolling free, ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it burn, some lessons you just can't learn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire, I'm fueled by smoke and one desire. Barroom eyes and a highway smile, said she'd ride with me for a while. But angels don't last in this dust, they fly away when the wheels kick up. She left a note on the motel sheet, said freedom's cruel but bittersweet. I took my hat and hit the road, left behind what I never owed. The night's my church, the stars my choir, I baptize sins in smoke and fire. If there's redemption, I won't know till the ties lose all control. Rust and thunder, rolling free, ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it burn, some lessons you just can't learn. my name and calls it back just the same. The road's a preacher, cold and wise. It baptizes fools and ties their ties. Every sinner it lets ride learns how to live before they die. Rust and thunder, still rolling under. Smoke on my hands, fire in my chest. Running from the law, but I can't rest. Every sin's a scar I wear. Every road still takes me there. The preacher said, boy, you're bound to burn. But I've seen flames and I don't learn. The good Lord knows I've crossed that line 1,000 times and called it mine. Ain't no angel waits for me, just ghosts that hum in minor key. Every mile I drive at night is another prayer I lost in fight. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the devil's song still knows my name. Met a woman down in Shreveport town, eyes like rain, heart like crown. She said you can't run from what you are. I said I'm just chasing my next scar. She left a note on the motel bed, don't let your demons eat you dead. But when the morning kissed my face, the world still smelled like her embrace. The wind still hums her melody through rusted chains and dead oak trees. And though I ride through fire and stone, her voice still calls my name alone. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the devil's song still knows my name. Prayed in bars and desert rain, asked forgiveness, found more pain. But maybe grace don't fall like gold, it comes in nights when you grow old. The road don't care who rides or bleeds, it feeds on all a sinner needs. And when you think you've made it right, it pulls you deeper into night. stand where the fire began. A broken soul, a lesser man. The smoke still rises dark and slow, but I've got nowhere left to go. If I die on this open ground, let my body never be found. Just the dust and the iron remain where I washed away my pain. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Every scar's a prayer I bleed. Ain't no angel, ain't no crown, just the fire dragging me down. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the road and I, we're both the same. Ashes and iron, that's all that's left of me. The sun breaks down on a desert line, dust and heat on this heart of mine. Steel rails hum that lonely tune. I've been riding since the rise of noon. That old freight train calls my name. I'll chase that sound through wind and flame. Ain't no map for the roads I take, just a compass that the whiskey makes. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits, no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. Slept on dirt, I've kissed the ground. Every mile's got a story untold. Every night feels young and old. Mama said, son, don't fade away, but I was born where the engines play. This life don't promise gold or fame, just a song I wrote in a burning flame. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits, no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. I've left behind some broken dreams and faces fading into streams. If love's a river, I'm the rain, falling hard but free again. Now the stars are wide, the night is deep. I've traded peace for the soul I keep. And when the wheels stop turning slow, I'll rest where the wild winds blow. Iron horses and open skies carry me home for the daylight dies. Every road's just a dream in disguise. I was born where the thunder flies. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. town. Mama cried when the sun went down. Daddy drank till the night turned blue. Said, boy, this world don't owe you. I took my boots, my father's gun, hit the road before I turned 21. The preacher said, son, don't lose your soul, but I already pawned it for rock and roll. Every mile, every scar brought me closer to who I are. Ain't no heaven waiting still, just the road and my own will. The devil right beside me down that line, he laughs at the prayers I leave behind. Every light in the mirror fades, but I keep driving through the shades. The devil right beside me still, and I just smile and pay the bill. Met a girl in New Orleans rain. She had a cross and a whiskey stain. She said, you can't love what you can't say. Then kissed me hard by the preacher's grave. She let me go by Baton Rouge with a note and a pair of worn out shoes. Said freedom's fine till you're alone. Now I talk to ghosts on the telephone. Every sin feels half divine. Every loss becomes a sign. I don't pray no more at night. I just drive until it's right. The devil right beside me down that line, he hums old songs from another time. Every mile a deal I made, every truth a masquerade. The devil right beside me still, and I just smile and pay the bill. Redemption's just a word, then let the preacher go unheard. I've seen angels lose their wings, trade their halos for guitar strings, and every song I ever wrote is a prayer with a whiskey throat. Through canyon dust, leather cracked and faith to rust. I seen heaven through motel blinds, and hell in the faces I left behind. If I die before I'm done, tell the moon I fought the sun. Don't carve no stone, don't write no line, just play my songs and pour the wine. The devil right beside me, that's alright. Beside me, at least I ain't riding alone. Smoke on the ridge, sun bleeds red. Dust and silence fill my head. A lifetime written in the lines I wear. 1,000 ghosts still breathing air. My boots remember every lie, every road that passed me by. A pistol sleeps by my side, and a prayer I never tried. The road ain't mercy, it don't forgive. It only asks how much you'll give. And I've given blood and time and name, still the wind just sounds the same. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone, Lord, don't let me ride alone. I've seen angels with the devil's eyes, watched the truth wear a cheap disguise, drank with thieves, slept with pain, loved some souls I can't explain. Every town leaves a scar in me, another mark of who I'll be. I don't run, I just fade slow into the dust when no one knows. And if the morning finds my name, let it echo, not in shame. For every wrong that I have done, the road forgave before the dawn. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone, Lord, don't let me ride alone. There's a woman's face in the pale moonlight, she's been with me every night. And when I fall beneath that sky, she'll be the reason why. The desert hums like a preacher's song, been riding too fast, too long. And if this road's my final friend, I'll meet my maker at the bend. Now the dawn bleeds gold on the hill, the wind's gone quiet, the world stands still. A coyote laughs, my heart replies, this is where the outlaw dies. But every ending's just a spark that lights the trail in the dark. And if my name fades in stone, the song will ride on its own. The last trail home, it's calling me through the dust of history. I've ridden wild, I've bled, I've prayed, still the fire never fades. The last trail home, dust and bone, carry my soul where the wild wind's blown. Trail home, I'm riding alone. I woke up with the sunrise burning red on my skin. Coffee's cold, but I'm rolling again. Got a 6-string riding shotgun and a prayer in my throat. The highway hums like a thunderbolt. Last night I left my heart somewhere in Tennessee, underneath that old oak where she chase you, but hell, that's just what cowboys do. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing fire through this wild machine. Ain't got much, but I got my song, and this worn-out road to keep me strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast where I don't belong, on dust and gasoline. Right on. I've seen barroom fights and neon dreams, old men crying over faded queens. You learn the truth in the rearview glass. Every mile's a ghost that you can't outlast. The preacher told me son, find peace in the Lord, but I found it humming in a Gibson chord. If redemption's real, it's in the sound of a lonesome heart that can't stay down. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing fire through this wild machine. Ain't got much, but I got my song, and this worn-out road to keep me strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast where I don't belong, on dust and gasoline. Right on.
She said, boy, someday you'll find your home, but home's a place I've never known. Every mile I leave behind is one more ghost I'll never find.
Now the sky's on fire and the night's my friend. I don't know where this road will end, but I'll keep driving till my tires bleed thin, 'cause the devil rides where the dreams begin. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing thunder through a dying dream. Ain't got much, but I got my song, and the spirit in me keeps burning strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast till the break of dawn, on dust and gasoline. Mama raised me on borrowed ground, said boy, don't let the world drag you down. But this land don't care for dreams or men, it just takes what it can again and again. My daddy died in a border fight, left me scars and a restless night. I learned to shoot before I could read, and I learned that mercy don't plant no seed. The sun burns gold, the sky bleeds red, every mile's a prayer I've said, and the dust beneath my worn out boots knows every sin I can't refuse. Dust and glory, blood and stone, I've been running my whole life alone. Every lawman, every lie can't take the truth I carry inside. Dust and glory, time and shame, still I ride beneath my name. about the pain. Said you can't outrun what you deserve. I just smiled, too damn proud to swerve. She gave me hope, I gave her scars. We made love beneath the sky of stars. But come sunrise, I hit the road with her ghost inside my load. They say redemption comes with cost, but you can't buy back what you lost. And every tear I've ever known built this man carved from stone. Dust and glory, blood and bone, every sin I call my own. The road don't ask, the road don't care, it just takes you anywhere. Dust and glory, night and flame, I ride proud, I ride the same. If heaven's gate won't open wide, I'll build my fire right outside. And if the angels don't recall my name, at least the wind will sing the same. The road don't end, it just bends slow. You meet yourself where you can't go. And every choice that I betrayed was just a bed that I have made. Now the years have worn me thin, and I'm too tired to fight or win. But when the night wind calls my name, I'll ride on just the same. So if you find my hat and gun, leave 'em out beneath the sun. Tell the crows in the canyon wide, this old soul finally found his ride. Dust and glory, fire and stone, this road's the only home I've known. Every scar a song I've sung, every loss a bell I've rung. Dust and glory, death and dawn, I'll keep riding till I'm gone. It's all I've ever been. Born on the edge of a one-light town, Mama cried when the sun went down. Daddy drank till the night turned blue, said, boy, this world don't owe you. I took my boots, my father's gun, hit the road before I turned 21. Preacher said, son, don't lose your soul, but I already pawned it for rock and roll. Every mile, every scar brought me closer to who I are. Ain't no heaven waiting still, just the road and my own will. Now the devil rides beside me down that line. He laughs at the prayers I leave behind. Every light in the mirror fades, but I keep driving through the shades. The devil rides beside me still, and I just smile and pay the bill. Met a girl in New Orleans rain. She had a cross and a whiskey stain. She said, you can't love what you can't say, and then kissed me hard by the preacher's grave. She left me cold by Baton Rouge with a note and a pair of worn-out shoes. Said freedom's fine till you're alone. Now I talk to ghosts on the telephone. Every sin feels half divine, every loss becomes a sign. I don't pray no more at night, I just drive until it's right. Now the devil rides beside me down that line. He hums old songs from another and pay the bill. Leather cracked and fade to rust. I've seen heaven through motel blinds and hell in the faces I left behind. If I die before I'm done, till the moon I fought the sun. Don't carve no stone, don't write no line, just play my songs and pour the wine. The devil right beside me, that's alright. It keeps me steady through the night. Every lie I ever told made my truth a little bold. The devil rides beside me still, but hell, maybe I always will. If the devil rides beside me, at least I ain't riding alone. I left my town on a Tuesday night. One bag, one heart, one flickering light. Mama waved from the porch so small, said don't let the silence take you all. The river hummed like an old guitar, carried my sins and every scar. I swore I'd make it past the ridge, but I never crossed that broken bridge. Every step felt heavy as stone, every dream was carved in bone, but the river kept whispering slow, boy, the current's all you need to know. The river runs wild, it don't turn around, carries your heart till you can't be found. Wash my name in the thunder sound. The river runs wild, and I'm going down. Met a girl with a storm in her hair, said love's a road if you got the dare. We danced in dust till the morning gray, then she left with the dawn and didn't stay. Found her note on a tavern wall, meet me again when the angels call. I drank to ghosts and let her lie, but her voice still cuts like the July sky. Now I chase that river bend, thinking maybe love don't end. It just hides beneath the tide till your heart can't run, can't hide. The river runs wild, it don't slow down, drowns your past, your shame, your crown. Every tear becomes the sound. The river runs wild, and I'm spellbound. Saw my father's face in the stream. He said, son, you're living my dream. But dreams are rivers cold and deep, they give you life and steal your sleep. Years rolled on like midnight trains. I've buried joy, I've carried pain. But every time I see that shore, I hear a laugh forevermore. Now my hands are rough, my hair is gray, still chasing the wind, still losing my way. If I drown beneath the foam, let the river take me home. The river runs wild, it don't forgive. Takes what's gone, lets the rest just live. Every stone, every story, every mile gets washed away but stays a while. He said, son, the water knows your name. It don't judge, it don't blame. Just let go when the current calls. Freedom's found when the darkness falls. The river runs wild, ever wild, carries the lost to the other side. When I'm gone, let it be my guide. The river runs wild, where hearts collide. The river runs wild, and so do I.